Food Science and Human Nutrition internship for the spring of 2022. Before I begin, I would like to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Yopp, and I'm a special education major, and my anticipated graduation year is 2025. For a little bit of background about the teaching team, students are invited to interview, and I obtained a position on the Fshn, or Food Science and Human Nutrition teaching team for the spring 2022 semester. This semester, the teaching team's overarching project was working with Toni Gist to redesign the course Fshn 101. On the teaching team, each member chooses a role based on what they would see best benefit their long-term goals. As an education major, I chose the student notes authorship, which would allow me to gain experience in creating notes pages. At the beginning of the semester, I brought up to Professor Gist how I thought it would be very beneficial for students with disabilities to have multiple versions of notes available. She took this suggestion very seriously, and my role on the team developed into ADA compliance expert. A quick summary on what ADA compliance is. ADA compliance stands for the Americans with Disabilities Act Standards for Accessible Design. ADA compliance is important because it ensures that individuals with disabilities have the resources they need to succeed. In order to learn how to create ADA-compliant resources, I met with Professor Gist in DRES, which is the university's disability services. DRES gave us insight on what we could do to ensure that the class is compliant. I shared this information with my teaching teammates and made sure it was implemented into lessons that they were creating. Some takeaways from meeting with DRES are that it is necessary to always have alternate text for images or a description of the image for those who cannot see it, to not rely on color to convey meaning for charts and graphs, and to use built-in layouts on PowerPoint and Google Slides because it makes transforming the document into other forms like PDFs easier. On top of working to make the class more compliant, I worked each week to transfer the PowerPoint slides for the week's module made by other teaching team members to a teacher copy of notes. These teacher copies are then changed to student notes pages. I really enjoyed working with Professor Gist and the whole teaching team this semester. I look forward to continuing to make University of Illinois' Food Science and Human Nutrition courses more ADA compliant. I will be continuing working with Professor Gist on the teaching team during the summer and fall of 2022.